Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about your next relationship. We're going to look into who this person is and also any messages for you guys to know about it, about how your next relationship's going to go, what is meant for you to know. I'm going to be very open for it. So yeah, let's first get you guys one card for each pile so you can choose a pile. Let's start with pile 1. One card please for pile 1. For pile 1 please. Let's get you guys. Alright, so for pile 1 we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. We have for pile 2 the Queen of Wands. Let's continue then. Let's see for pile 3 and 4. Okay, so we have this beautiful card for pile 3. And let's get you guys one more card for pile 4. Okay, and we got the Empress for pile 4. So my dear, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. As always, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey Padawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, who will you be with in your next relationship, and also what messages do you need to know about it? So let's start straight away with your reading for my dear Padawan. Let's first start with who you will be with in your next relationship. Alright, let me see. For my dear Padawan, who will you be with in your next relationship? One more shuffle. Who will you be with in your next relationship? Alright. That's enough? Oh my goodness. This card. Alright. Let's start, my dear, for my dear Padawan. Who will you be with in your next relationship? Let's see. Okay, wow. The first card you got is the Chariot. By the way, let me make a little bit of room here so we have more space for the card spread. Let's continue for my dear pile 1. Who will you be with in your next relationship? Let's see. Well, the Chariot card is actually a great card to start with. We got the Lovers card. Let's continue. Okay. The Moon. For my dear pile 1, who will you be with in your next relationship? Oh my goodness, look at this. You got the Two of Cups. Your card pile just came through. Wow, you got the Lovers card and you got the Two of Cups. You also got the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Let's see for my dear pile 1. Okay. Too many cards. Let's continue. For my dear pile 1. The Knight of Swords and one more card, please. And the Three of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, my dear, we have the Ace of Swords. So, for my dear pile 1, who will you be with in your next relationship? So first of all, there is a lot of love energy coming from you guys. So what I can already see, this is not the kind of relationship in which the emotions or the feelings will take a little bit of time to develop, because maybe you guys are friends first, or maybe one of you guys is not really open, so it may take some time for both people to develop the right emotions or love emotions towards the other person. No, from the beginning, you guys are gonna be in love. And it's not like you are just gonna try, or you're just gonna see where this is going, so you're just gonna say yes even though you may not have a lot of love from the beginning. This is not the scenario here. Both of you guys are in love with each other. You are attracted towards each other, and you want to be with each other, all right? So the love is gonna be there from the beginning on, especially with the Lovers card being here as well. From the beginning, when you start your relationship, you guys already gonna be very committed to each other. And with the Lovers card being here, it could even be the case that some of you guys, of course, take it how it resonates, right? Because not everyone necessarily believes in it, but that some of you guys may even experience a love at first sight kind of energy. And this person is, let me first start with who this person is, right? This is actually what this is about, but you guys' relationship is already coming through here. But if we first of all concentrate on who this person is that you're gonna have your next relationship with, this is someone who is very focused. This person could have had from a very young age certain goals or wishes that they knew they wanted to accomplish. And this is not the kind of person who will only dream about it or fantasize about it. They also do another important step, which is action taking. This is from their energy. They are someone very active. So someone who may have a lot of hobbies, or who may go out very often with friends, meet up with family, take you out to dates and different adventurous activities. So their energy is very hectic. Their energy is very moving, like going, and it's kind of like this person has a very hard time just relaxing, because they have so much energy that they need to burn. I don't know why. It kind of, okay, this is so random, but this reminds me a little bit of a cat. A cat has also a lot of energy, and their guardians need to play a lot with them, right? In order to get this energy out, because there's just so much for them, especially if they're like cats who only stay at home, right? A lot of energy which needs to get burned. And it's kind of like the same energy or the same thing with this person. They are very vibrant, and because they have so much power, like so much energy, they put it in a lot of different things. So once again, this person could have a lot of different hobbies. And when I say different, I really mean, as an example, they may have one hobby that's extremely active, which goes into, like sports and moving your body. And then another hobby they have is like the complete opposite thing. So they're very multifaceted, and this is something that you're really gonna enjoy and like about them. Because maybe for some of you guys, you have been with people who were really predictable, or I'm just hearing boring for some reason. Of course, take it how it resonates. I am not getting why you felt that way, but the spark maybe was just not really there. However, with them, you're gonna see that they not only have so much spark when it comes to this relationship, but when it comes to a lot of things, really. especially their career and their own personal life as well. When we are in a relationship with someone, our partner, and even us, we should also still have our personal life, right? Independent from our partner, our own friends, our own hobbies. Like, our life should not only, be another person. And with your next relationship, what I'm seeing is what this person really likes to put their energy and focus into is their career. Because the chariot energy is the, as I always like to say, the champion archetype, right? And yeah, someone who has a clear path in front of them, and they know what they're doing. They have a clear map, and they understand where life is taking them. With the Nine of Pentacles being here as well, a huge motivation this person has when it comes to their career is for sure money. Money plays a huge role in this person's life. Well, I mean, money plays a huge role in almost everyone's life, right? Most societies and systems are based on money, right? And at least for your very simple needs, you need money. Without money, you can't even buy food or have a safe shelter, right? So of course money is important. But what I mean with this person is that they are thriving for a certain lifestyle, which could even have I don't want to say access, because that's not the right word. It really depends on a person's point of view, what's being considered access and what not. It's something very individually. But what I mean is, this person could thrive towards a certain luxurious lifestyle, or they want to be able to do certain things at this or that age, maybe be able to buy this or that when it comes to the next 10 years. So they have set plans, and they have a lot of expectations. I see this person wanting to buy a lot of, let's say, luxurious things. So they're really trying their best to work towards it, because they understand that obviously for us, in order to buy those things, we need to have the money and we need to put the work into our job, right? And this is what they're doing, and it's one of their biggest motivations. Money is a huge motivation for them. That's definitely something that I'm seeing. But also, if we look into their energy with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is a very quick going energy. And just in general, if I look into the Knight of Swords in comparison to the other knights, this is just someone who doesn't waste any time. As an example, if they find someone who they can have a business deal with, or some kind of an opportunity regarding their finances, they will just go for it, and they will not let this opportunity miss them, or I'm sorry, they will not miss the opportunity that way around. And also, with the Three of Pentacles being here, this could be someone, maybe because of their career, that needs to constantly connect with other people. So maybe someone who collaborates a lot with others, or needs to create a certain community, a certain clientele, but that's for sure something that I'm seeing. And also another thing, I'm already getting so many messages, my dear, coming through when it comes to you guys' relationship. And I know I'm still in, the question who your next relationship will be with, but I am very open, and I'm just gonna allow the energies to come through the way they're supposed to come through. So I'm gonna already pick up on certain things from your relationship. So first of all, let me just tell you that for a lot of you guys, you're gonna keep this relationship a secret. at least for some time. And I've had this message coming through in one of my previous readings as well. However, I don't really remember which one it was. But what I'm seeing is your yeah, so this person is gonna try to really protect your energy, your relationship. So it could be the case that, and take it, I feel like it's not only them, like for some it could even be you, maybe even both of you guys, but more so them. They're gonna really try to protect you and protect your relationship from noisy people. So it could be the case that in this person's environment, there are people who just think they can crawl into their business, or they think they have something to say. It could be family, it could be friends, right? Or anything really. I'm not picking up on someone particular. It's just this energy that I'm getting here, that they're going to be very aware of who they allow into this relationship of yours and who not. With the moon card being here, it could even be the case that someone watching this, or maybe even once again them, because of cultural reasons, you tend to hide your relationships, or religious reasons, or if it's not this, once again, just because people around you tend to always like give their opinion or try to be in your business, even though they absolutely have no right to do so, but they like to like steer the pot, you know, and create drama. And this is why you would like this to be very private between you guys, and so do they, not only you. So this is something you guys gonna see eye to eye, and I don't mean like from the beginning till the end of your relationship, like no one's gonna know about it, but this is especially early on, when you guys are getting to know each other, and when you become more serious, you just want to make sure that you make this relationship stable without anyone interfering with it, you know? And this is why I'm seeing this. Another thing that I'm picking up on here is you guys are gonna do a lot with each other. You know, sometimes people are in relationships in which they can't be a lot with each other because there could be certain factors that are, you know, challenging the situation a little bit or bring a little bit of distance. With you guys, you're actually gonna spend a lot of time with each other. Even if both of you guys, once again, obviously you have your own private life, you have your own career, you know, friend group and so on, still you're gonna find a lot of time to spend with each other. And if for some of you guys, you resonate with the secret part of the reading, where you may hide this relationship for some time from people around you, you're gonna find a lot of great opportunities to see this person without really bringing this into the light. Like, you're gonna understand how to go about it. And with the Ace of Swords, my dear, being the overall energy, what I'm picking up on is one thing that's gonna be beautiful about you guys' relationship is the transparency that you're gonna share with each other. I see you guys from the beginning being very honest about this relationship and really letting the other person know what you're looking for, what you hope when it comes to this, and a lot of communication. You guys are gonna be great communicators, and it's gonna help your relationship so much because you're gonna have clarity when it comes to the situation. You're gonna know what the other person like is looking for and why they are here. And I feel like your vision of this relationship is gonna be very similar, and you guys are gonna feel like you're matching when it comes to that. And also another message that I'm getting here is you're gonna feel safe, you know. And also, once again, with the Ace of Swords being here, you're not gonna be at a place where you're gonna feel like this person is gaslighting you or this person is not honest, because honesty is a huge thing in this relationship. It could even be the case that this partner of yours, this person, could sometimes be too honest. However, I feel like you're gonna understand how to deal with it, because you're gonna know that it doesn't come from a negative place. It's just that this person shares the truth the way it is. I would like to get you guys some oracle cards to dive a little bit deeper into this. Oh my goodness, the cards fell. Not tarot. I would like oracle. Okay. So I'm gonna use this deck here. So let's see, from my dear pile 1. Your next relationship, what do you need to know about it? Either who it's gonna be with. We have clear your mind. Oh my goodness. This word clear is giving me the clarity energy that the Ace of Swords gave me. You know, sometimes people are in a relationship with a person who I'm hearing just gives them a headache, because it's just so complicated. They don't say what they mean. They may even not be very honest, and just a lot of drama because of this honesty. This is not gonna be the way this relationship's gonna go. It's real. I'm hearing real. What you see is what you get. And your mind, with the mind energy being here, is gonna be not occupied with unnecessary drama. Maybe some of you guys have been in these kind of relationships, and you're really looking forward to, you know, having a partner who's just easy when it comes to communication and when it comes to what they want, and very honest and transparent. Let's get you guys another card. So for my dear pile 1. Okay, let me see. No multiple cards, only one, please. For my dear pile 1, your next relationship, what do you need to know about it? Let's see. 1 card, please. Okay, so we have breathe through the tension. Okay. You know what this energy is giving me? You know, sometimes when we are faced with difficulties, it's very difficult for us to function, right? And I mean, sometimes when people go through different situations, or I'm sorry, difficult, not different, difficult situations, they have a hard time with, let's say, breathing, right? And to just clear their mind or coping with the situation. What I'm seeing with you guys is, also with the 3 of Pentacles being right next to it, you're gonna be a great team. I'm seeing great teamwork, and in this relationship, you're gonna have the kind of partnership in which difficult times are not gonna seem as hard as maybe like the previous ones. Let's say if someone watching this, they have been in a past relationship and something happened, because life happens, right? We can never control every single aspect of, you know, what happens to us. And when we may face some difficulties, what I'm seeing is maybe your partner wasn't really 100% with you or supporting you, or not really someone who was there for you to, you know, find a solution and how to cope with it. But with this partner, what I'm seeing is they are a great person to go through difficulties, because they're gonna hold your hand just the same way these two are holding hands, and just like a team. You're gonna push through it together. And even though it may be difficult, right? But still you're gonna feel very secure because you're not going through this alone, and you have at least one person that you can count on. That's what I'm seeing here as well. So my dear pal one, this is all I have for you. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if there's something you would like to share with us, feel free to do so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you will not get any notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, once again, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But my dear pal one, take care, my loves. Hey pal two, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see. Let's get information about your next relationship. So who's gonna be with, and what do you need to know about it? So for my dear pal two, your next relationship, let's see. Who's gonna be with, and what information can we get about it? For my dear pal two, one more shuffle, please. All right. So for my dear pal two, who will your next relationship be with? Okay, we got the Three of Swords. Let's see. The Hierophant. All right. Let's continue. The Eight of Cups. For my dear pal two, the Magician. Your next relationship. Your next relationship. The Knight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Let's continue. The Three of Cups. For my dear pile two, and we got the Wheel of Fortune card. All right. Yeah, everything looks visible. And at the back of the deck, we got the Ace of Wands. So my dear pal two, let's first start with who this person is, and then we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into what you need to know about the relationship itself. So first of all, what I'm seeing is this is a person who has come a very long way. I feel like when you're gonna talk about them, when you're gonna talk with them about their life, where they may have been like 10 years ago, or how their childhood went, them being a young adult, and so on, you're gonna see that this person has experienced a lot for their age. No matter who they are coming off as someone who has already seen a lot in life, the good and the bad. And they're also someone who's very mature. And maturity, in my opinion at least, is not necessarily connected to age, but to the experiences that we do in life, right? And regardless of this person's age, it doesn't even matter. They are someone very mature. So even if this is a young person, they are very mature and they understand a lot. They have a lot of wisdom which comes from experiences that they had in their life. And I feel like, as an example, if someone would talk with them, they would be really impressed, because let's just, as an example, say this person is a very young person from their age. They may really impress the other like conversation partner, because they may have not expect someone like this be able to talk about such topics, or already have so much knowledge and wisdom about life. So they really impress people with their way of thinking. And yeah, and what I'm also seeing is, because they have experienced a lot, they always found a way to get themselves out of, whatever situation they were in. I am hearing that this is a warrior, a survivor, someone who pushed through life. No matter what comes into their life, no matter what they experience, they always find a way to, go to the next level. So no matter what life brings them, they always know how to, like an alchemist. And the magician card that you already got here is, for me, one, or maybe even the card in the tarot which signifies the alchemist. Well, the magician and the hermit for me as well. But anyways, that's not important. But let's now only stay with the magician. So the magician for me is, in a way, also the alchemist archetype. And when I think about an alchemist, or at least, at the beginning when I was getting a little bit close to understanding what an alchemist is, I always associated someone who could, turn things around. Like, even someone who may face a negative situation or may be stuck in a certain circumstance, they still find a way out of it, or they still find a way to turn negative things into things that will actually serve them. And that's the same thing that I'm seeing with your partner here, with your next relationship, that they have this one quality that I really associate with alchemy, that you can turn things around in your favor no matter what they are. And this person may have turned situations over for themselves which were really dark or very difficult, and they found a way to actually profit out of it. So even if this person may have felt stuck in life, they always found a way out, and they came out even more victorious. And this says a lot about what kind of a person they are, because they have a very strong will. Their will cannot just be broken, especially because they have come so far and they keep going. They continue to be that way and to go to the next level. It could even be the case that a lot of people think they may be very lucky. However, this person, it's really this inner work that they're doing that is helping them on this journey. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, of course, this energy gives always people the impression as if they are on this lucky break, right? But it's not only that. The energies are definitely helping this person in their life and in their favor. However, they also do so much. When they fall on the ground, they, from themselves, they start walking again. And no matter how often they fall, they always stand up again. And they have this beautiful quality about them. So, yeah. This is not the kind of person who will just throw everything away when things get ugly. No. They are an extreme hard worker. And when I say hard worker, I don't necessarily mean it, let's say, career-wise. I mean it just in general. Someone who puts so much work into, let's say, building a relationship, or when they are very passionate, let's say, about a hobby that they have. They put so much, tears, sweat, and blood into it, because when they touch something, they want to go all the way. I feel like when you have a conversation with them and you talk about each other's lives, you will really admire this person for their personality and what a beautiful soul they are. With the Three of Cups being here, this person also knows how to have fun, right? So it's not only about, like, obviously I've talked about, you know, all like the dark times that they have went through and how strong they are, but this is not everything they are. These are just experiences that they have gone through, but there's so much more than that, right? And what I'm also seeing is this person really loves to spend time with their loved ones. A great motivation for this person to keep going, first of all, is themselves. They do something or they want to thrive and keep going because they deserve it, because they've come a huge way and they want to create the best for themselves. They know their potential and they know that they deserve so much more. And that just because something bad happens in our life, that doesn't mean that we can't, like, keep going from there. And then, like, they themselves are their greatest motivation. This person really loves themselves and sees their value. But another motivation this person has is their loved ones. Whether it be family, let's say their parents or siblings, or whether it be their friends, or obviously a partner, a romantic partner, they thrive for, like, the sky, I'm hearing, because they want to create a good life for themselves, but also for their loved ones. This is actually someone who has so much potential when it comes to creating a very awesome life for themselves and others, because no matter what this person experiences, the amount of failures, they will not give up, because they have not given up in the past and they for sure will not start doing it now. So very determined, as I already said, strong-willed, confident in who they are and where they are heading towards, and the motivation is also there. Now let's look into you guys' relationship, because what I'm picking up on here is, first of all, this relationship can actually develop into something very serious. The Hierophant for me is always serious energy, and it also signifies certain institutions or traditions for me. So this can be a very traditional or, let's say, long-term relationship, but of course only if you're open for it, or, you know, because the potential is there. You can create it, but of course it depends on what you want and whether you are also willing to put the amount of energy and, you know, work into this. But the potential is there. You two could create a beautiful long-term relationship. Maybe for some of you guys, you've felt pretty stuck for some time because you may have been single for some time and you just want to break free from it. This is a very random message, but I just heard that. Within this relationship, you guys are also going to be able to have a lot of fun. You know, sometimes relationships in the beginning, like a lot of people say, like the honeymoon phase, right? So many things tend to be great, but after some time the phase dies off and things become pretty normal or serious, like 9 to 5 and so on, like nothing special. But with you guys, what I'm picking up on is you will still, like, regardless of how long you will be with each other, especially for those who may want to take this to a long-term relationship, you guys are gonna find moments to spice it up or to still let this be something exciting. So not only to feel butterflies in your stomach when it comes to the early stages of this connection, but also throughout the relationship in general. To go on beautiful dates, not only on Valentine's Day or at the beginning of the relationship when you guys are dating, but also furthermore into the future, for you guys to still enjoy each other on that level, to do exciting things, celebrate with each other, have a good time. Like celebration and having fun and being playful with each other is a great thing in this relationship. And also, not only sharing this beautiful moments with each other, but also sharing it with your loved ones. Let's say meeting each other's family and celebrating with them, every now and then, maybe once weekly, meeting each other's family for like lunch, or like I think it's on Sundays, right, where people like to have brunch. Oh my goodness, I could like mess this up big time. I believe that was the case. Like there's always like this one day in the week where people like to gather, right, with their family, whether for breakfast or whatever. But I see this energy with you guys, like you meet with your loved ones and with your partner, and you just have a great time, because it's important. It's important to enjoy life today and not only in the future. And this is the mentality that you guys are having in this relationship. And this is why you will always find opportunity to bring this playful energy into this connection, because you understand that, of course, people have responsibilities, and when we are stuck in a routine, well, we need to function, right? However, we can still every now and then find something exciting to do. And even if it's just, being at home and playing some music and having a private date, like cooking dinner for each other, or even like inviting family over and just enjoying the time. And tomorrow then just go about your work, right? But you're gonna find those moments and you're really gonna love it. I am seeing that in some of you guys, maybe you are in certain cultures where there are a lot of gatherings when it comes to family. Even I'm seeing tea, like drinking tea or coffee, like cooking food. Yeah, maybe this is really something, someone watching this in their culture is a very important thing to, as an example, see the family or invite the family over multiple times a week, or at least one time, right? Like once a week. But I just see you guys enjoying yourselves in the company of your loved ones. Another thing you should know about your guys' relationship, and this is the one message that a lot of people, from my experience, don't really like to hear. However, I'm a reader, so I'm gonna say it anyways when I receive the message, and I do for you guys. So what I'm seeing is, some of you guys need to know that the reason why you may have not met this person yet is because, or if you have met this person, why you may not be together, is because divine timing is working here. The Wheel of Fortune's coming through in the combination with the Magician card. And what I'm seeing is, especially in this person's life, there's a lot happening. So even if you feel like you're ready, I feel like this person is right now very occupied, and they need to figure some things out before getting into a relationship with you. So this is why maybe you have experienced some kind of a delay, because in their life, there are certain things that they first need to make sure are secure, or there is just some things, some energies in their presence that they need to, as I said, take care of before you guys meet. So when you guys meet, their headspace and their energy can be ready for you, and they can focus on you, and they will not have, a lot of turmoil in their life, which could, come in you guys' connection. So this is why the universe or the energies are first making sure that whatever this person's going through or whatever is happening, they just take care of that, and then you guys will meet. But of course, it's influencing the timing, and it's influencing, you guys not being together yet. And of course, if some of you guys are waiting, it's not something you probably like. However, what you guys should do is just to focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself and your career, and your personal relationship to yourself. And when the timing is right, this person will come into your life. But there is nothing you should stress about or worry about. All right, you just do you, and they will just do them. And at the right time, you guys will find towards each other. Or once again, if some of you guys already know them, the reconciliation will then come. I've not talked about the Ace of Wands being here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, in this relationship, you will have this new beginning that you may have desired for quite some time. Once again, maybe for some, you've been single for quite some time, or the last relationship could have been a very long time, and you just would like to start this new, fresh, exciting relationship with someone. This is really what's being shown here with the Ace of Wands being here. But I would first like you guys to, I would like to get some oracle cards for extra messages. So let me see, one card fell. What is this? So, oh no, multiple cards. So for my dear pile 2, your next relationship, let's see. All right, so we have work through your feelings. All right, let's get you guys one more card for my dear pile 2. One more card. Your next relationship, please. Your next relationship. What do you need to know about it? Any messages for you guys? Oh my goodness. Well, definitely too many cards here. Only one. But I'm already receiving... Okay, so we have one message. And we have the Step Up and Lead card. So look at how contradicting these energies are, or better to say the colors, right? This one is very bright and this one is very dark. First of all, what I'm seeing here is the reason why this person has not come through yet is because with feelings being here, they may right now go through something emotionally that they are trying to cope with, or that's just happening in their life. As a small example, it could be, let's say they are having a fight with a parent, or they are experiencing something emotionally that they first need to, work through, right? It could even be maybe something from the past that they are currently healing, but emotionally this person is working through something, and once again, they're gonna work through this before meeting you. So they can actually, when you guys come together, emotionally not bring, let's say, baggage into the relationship or some kind of self-sabotaging traits because something emotionally from the past is influencing them. No. And this is why we need to understand the significance of divine timing, that just because something, or just because we would like something to come into our life very quickly, doesn't mean that it's going to bring the best possible outcome, because sometimes good things take time, and that's good though, because the universe is making sure both of you guys are ready. I'm pretty sure that you would rather want this person to come later into your life but be ready than them coming tomorrow but not being ready and messing this relationship up, right? So at least this is the message that I'm hearing here of why they are still not there. And what I'm also seeing is when we're talking about, your guys' relationship and how it will evolve, the masculine energy, take it how it resonates, right? So I'm not talking here about gender. I'm talking about the person who's more so the divine masculine is gonna be the one who's gonna take the lead when it comes to approaching the divine feminine, and they're gonna go straight up, you know, like not a lot of waiting. I feel like this person is not gonna be very patient when it comes to, you know, approaching you, because they're just gonna feel like you are someone who could be a potential great partner. So they will not want to wait any longer, because it could be the case that not only you have been single for quite some time, but it's also them. And they understand, or they know that when someone comes into their life that could be a great potential partner, they just don't want to put any more waiting into it. Yeah. So when you guys come together or when you guys meet, they're gonna be very quickly, and you know, they could ask you out pretty fast. Let's say to have a date with them, and you know, if we talk about the development of the relationship, it could go very, very fast, because both of you guys are gonna be ready, and there is nothing really hindering you guys to not do so. So, my dear pal 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if there's something you would like to share with us, definitely feel free to do so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you're gonna subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you will not get any notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, of course you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 2, take care, my loves. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what can we get about your next relationship? Who is it gonna be with? And yeah, what messages are you meant to know about it? So let's start. From my dear pile 3, your next relationship, who is it gonna be with, and what do you need to know about it? Let's see. For my dear pile 3 and your next relationship. One more shuffle. Alright, that's enough. I'm hearing that some of you guys could be seeing a lot of repeating numbers. That's already something that I'm picking up on. The number 3 could be significant. 4, 1. Okay, let's see. 6. So we got the 3 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. Interesting. 2 cup energies here. Oh my goodness, the King of Cups. For my dear pile 3. Wow. The Emperor archetype. Let's continue. For my dear pile. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? You got the 10 of Cups as well. What's happening? So let's continue. For my dear pile 3. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Your next relationship. From my dear pal 3, your next relationship. Oh my goodness. And the 2 of Cups. So much Cups energy here. It's mind-blowing. The 3 of Wands. Another card fell. Let me get it. Alright. And the Star. So, my dear pile 3, where should I start? So first of all, there is so much Cups energy here that I've not talked for a very long time about the zodiac signs, but I am picking up to do so here. So I am getting a lot of water sign energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries as well, Taurus, and Aquarius also. Alright, these are all the zodiac signs. Now let's look into your guys' energy. My dear, as I said, a lot of emotions here. You guys, the next relationship that you're gonna have, you're gonna be very emotionally fulfilled. And the confirmation here is the Ten of Cups, which literally talks about emotional fulfillment. But even if the Ten of Cups was not there, I would still receive this message. This is gonna be a very significant relationship for you, pal 3. This is not the kind of relationship in which you get involved with someone, then you may be with them for some time, and then you guys go separate ways. No. This relationship is a wish fulfillment for a lot of you guys. You may have been praying for it, hoping for it, trying to manifest such a connection, and your prayers are definitely met here because this relationship can actually even be a soulmate relationship. So, with the Six of Cups being here, this can be a very significant person who you have a very special connection with, maybe even a spiritual connection, all right? So that's the first thing that I'm already picking up on here when it comes to you guys' relationship. But let me first start with who this person is, and then afterwards we're going to dive a little bit deeper about information and messages about your guys' relationship and what you can expect when it comes to it. So first of all, my dear, what I'm seeing is that this person that you're going to have your next relationship with is someone who's emotionally very healthy. Like, this is the kind of person who they know themselves. They understand their emotions. They understand that in order to be in a relationship, we need to be, able to give and receive love, right? The King of Cups always gives me the energy of someone who's really good with not only their feelings, but also with other people's feelings. So this is someone who's gonna, first of all, respect your emotions. Maybe someone watching this had a very negative relationship in which you may have expressed your emotions. However, the person may have really rejected it, or may have even laughed at you, made fun of you and how you felt. You may have really made yourself vulnerable in front of them. However, they have taken advantage of it. Let me just tell you that when it comes to this relationship here, this is not the energy that's coming through whatsoever. In fact, it's the complete opposite. This is someone who is gonna understand how to deal with you emotionally, which means that if you express yourself to them, if you make yourself vulnerable, then they're not gonna take advantage of it, or they're gonna see an opportunity to over dominate you because you have kind of shown them a weakness. And when I say weakness, first of all, our emotions or expressing our emotions are not a weakness. In fact, they show how strong we are. But the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people see this as a weakness. Unfortunately, this says a lot about our world, but they feel like when people put themselves in a vulnerable situation that they can actually take advantage of it, which is so immature and says actually so much about the person themselves, right? But when it comes to this person, your next relationship here, they actually gonna see through your strength, and they gonna understand that you are so courageous for being so vulnerable, and they're really gonna respect it. Respect is a huge thing because we also got the Emperor here. They're gonna really respect you and your feelings, and have a lot of admiration for you and how you express yourself. So this is someone who is gonna be able to receive your love, all right? Who's not gonna reject you, but at the same time, someone who's also able to equally give love back. So if some of you guys have been in relationships in which you felt like it was only a one-way street, like you were giving everything, however you did not get anything back in return, and it was really exhausting, very disappointing. This is not the energy here. You guys are equals, all right? Mutual energy that I'm picking up on here. And looking into this person's energy more, what I see is this is someone who is gonna be like I'm hearing like a teacher for you, but let me explain what I mean with that. This is someone who is not gonna only be protective, all right, also with the Emperor, and the King of Cups with this illustration is also giving me the energy here. Your person is not gonna be only protective of you, but they're also gonna be like a guide, someone who you can go to when you need advice or when you need help, because the Emperor archetype can signify so much energetically. There is so much in this archetype which, you know, people can explore. However, in this particular spread, what I'm picking up on is that your, you know, like this person, your next partner, is gonna be someone who you're gonna feel like is a very knowledgeable person, someone who has a lot of wisdom in themselves. So it could be the case that this person is either someone who is very knowledgeable because they read a lot, or they are someone who likes to get a lot of information. They may, you know, watch certain documentations, or they may read certain things. Just always be out there collecting data and information, because this is who they are. They like to expand themselves mentally. They like to understand so much, and it's just one of their passion. They like to constantly go to the next level when it comes to life, and this is why they like to read, as an example, a lot. But not only because of that, it could also be the case that this person is just someone who, you know, maybe has a certain degree or is in some kind of a situation where their job also involves around helping people or giving a certain service to people to support them or help them with something, whether it be health-wise, legally, or, you know, whatever it may be. It could also be that, but really also looking into only this person's energy. They are someone who feels a certain responsibility towards people they love. In general, they are a very responsible person with the Emperor being here, but they also feel like it's their duty to make sure people they care about are taken care of, or at least know that when they are struggling with something, they can reach out to them. And this person would want you to do the same. So this is, first of all, something that I'm seeing. This person is also, my dear, a great manifester. Even if they don't know anything about manifestation, but honestly speaking, I feel like for some, they do know that. Like, they've heard of the whole art of manifestation because they may have read something about it. Once again, this person is giving me the feeling of being someone who knows a lot about even small things because somehow they may have read something about it. So you could come with random things to them, and they may tell you that they have either read a book about it once, or they have seen something about it, like someone who just constantly collects information. But coming back to the previous message that I received, was they are a great manifester. And what I'm also picking up on here is that this is someone who looks long term. So let's say if this person, and this is just an example, all right, so take it how it resonates, but just for you guys to understand what I mean. if this person would like to buy, let's say, an apartment or a house, they just don't go buy it when it comes to their own taste. They really think long term. So as an example, if they would like to have children later or get married, they're gonna see whether the house or the apartment that they're gonna buy has enough rooms for potential like future children, or whether it can I'm hearing environment is good or is family friendly. So they think like that, they think long term. Even if right now they are not looking for, let's say, marriage, still it doesn't matter because maybe one day they will. So they're going to make sure that in the future they have taken care of that. So someone who is looking towards long-term things here. Also, if we look in this person's energy with the Emperor being here anyways, they are more so someone who's also looking for a long-term stable connection. The Emperor archetype doesn't have any, and by the way, with the Emperor archetype being here, I'm not talking gender-wise like man. You could also be asking about a woman or, whoever you're interested in. I'm looking into the energy of the Emperor, okay? So I'm not talking here about gender. So take it how it resonates. But I'm just looking into the energy of this person, and they're being embodied by the Emperor here, by the Emperor archetype. And what I'm also seeing, what I wanted to say was the Emperor doesn't have any time for, messing around or just, let's say, having casual dates and so on, because the Emperor is here for serious business. They understand the value that comes with their time and that comes with people. So if they feel like, let's say they're looking for a partner long term, someone that they could have a family with as an example, then they will not waste their time, I'm hearing, with people who are not looking for something that they're also looking for. So someone who is not just casually doing stuff, no. This is the kind of person who would rather be single than with someone who just doesn't match them. And they also feel like if they give their energy to people who they don't match with, it's a waste of time. This is something I heard. Once again, this is not me or my opinion. This is what they think, or energetically, what they believe in. So this person knows what they want, and they only want that. So that you would never ever see this person just, let's say, casually go and mess with certain people. No, never. This is not who they are. I mean, maybe in the past when they were younger, like they have experienced certain things, but now they are the Emperor energy. Now they are someone who doesn't want to waste their time anymore with meaningless things. And when I say meaningless, whatever for them obviously is meaningful or meaningless, because maybe like every single person here would describe what's meaningful to them, and it could be very different from each other, right? But in their particular case, they're only looking for things that are meaningful to them. And if someone comes through who doesn't really fit what they're looking for, then they will just leave the situation. Because with the Star card being here as well, this is someone who has goals and wishes. They may have certain plans regarding like 5 years from now, where they would like to be when it comes to their career and also relationship wise, and they're going by these plans. This is someone who could even be a manager or is very good at managing their life, and I'm hearing maybe for some they will also help you with managing your life, because you may sometimes struggle with it, struggle with having a certain routine, or sometimes you may even feel a little bit stuck, like stagnation energy. However, they will really help you with that. This is what I'm picking up on here. So when it comes to you guys' relationship, with the Ten of Cups being here, you guys genuinely have the potential to get the house, marry, children, pets, and so on. Yes, for a lot of you guys, I see even marriage coming through and even family. But of course, take it how it resonates, right? Because maybe not everyone would like that. However, in your energy, it's possible. So, of course, at the end, it depends then on you guys whether you would actually want to go the way or not. And whether you would like to put the energy and work into this relationship for it to go this way or not, right? Yeah, for a lot of you guys, children are in your energy, you know, like that you will have children in this lifetime. Once again, take it how it resonates. Another thing that you should know about you guys' relationship is, this is the only pile so far that I received this message for, but there could be something very similar about you guys. I'm sorry, I can't talk. Very different about you guys, not similar. Okay, that's very interesting. So what I'm picking up on here is, it could be the case that externally you guys look very different, or you're coming from different worlds, or just something about you guys and like outside wise being different. Could even be age gap, or maybe socioeconomically, or just background overall. But there is some kind of a difference here. However, what's very interesting is, although the outside may be different, from the inside you guys are very, very similar. And this is going to be something which is very crucial. And once again, the Emperor is looking for a very specific kind of person that they can have this vision of their future with. So what I'm picking up on here is the things you guys want in life. You share a very similar vision, and it's gonna connect you guys, that even if from the outside people may not understand how you guys match, from the inside, like mirror energy big time here. Alright, so this is something that I'm seeing here for sure. Let me see. This is also someone who would like to take care of you or of their loved ones. As I said, someone who's very responsible, and they may already save money for, let's say, their children, or something regarding their children, such as, let's say, future like savings for their education, right? Yeah, but this is someone who's looking really like long term into the future. I would like to get you guys some oracle cards to get a little bit more information about this connection. For my dear pile 3, your next relationship, what can we get about it? For my dear pile 3, okay. So we have 2 cards here. We have Go Deeper and Honor Your Feelings. What did I say? Oh my goodness, I can't. Look at this. Oh, another water sign, and Scorpio as well. Look at that. Out of all those cards, you got, once again, water signs coming through. And one of the cards literally talking about emotions here. Honor your feelings. Exactly. The King of Cups energy that I picked up on. Someone who's gonna honor your emotions, who's gonna respect your emotions, you're gonna feel safe to express and to be honest, transparent when it comes to how you feel, what you're searching for, what you want. You're not gonna feel like this person's gonna judge you, because excuse me, my voice, because this is not the kind of person who will do that. They would never judge your feelings. Just because they don't, because they're not working in your shoes doesn't mean that they will not be understanding where you come from. This person really well understands it, and this is why they have a lot of respect for you. Plus, this person is someone who goes by the quote, whatever he doesn't want to happen to you is also not something you will do to other people. So we really put an example how we want to be treated, but we also treat others the same way. Like, we would never ever do something to another person if we wouldn't want this to happen to us, right? And this is how they think. So they respect your feelings because they would also want you to respect theirs. But out of everything that I'm seeing here, this is something that is definitely coming through here. And with go deeper, yeah, this is not a shallow relationship, but we also picked up on that, right? That this relationship can go all the way. Because I feel like you are a very deep person. You value stable and intimate connections in which, there is a beautiful, like, spiritual connection or deep connection, right, with the partner. And it's the same with the emperor or your person. They are, once again, not looking for something casually. They're looking for something deep, for something serious, for something to create a future with. Yeah. So, my dear pal 3, first of all, beautiful reading, beautiful energy. This is probably my favorite pile. So please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if there's something you would like to share, feel free to do so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you will not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or, of course, Candle Wax reading. My dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can, of course, feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my loves. Hey pal 4, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, who will you be with in your next relationship, and any messages regarding it? What do you need to know about it? So first of all, my dear, let's give it a good shuffle, and let's see from my dear pal 4, your next relationship. My dear pal 4, your next relationship, what can we get about it? Okay. One more shuffle, your next relationship, who will it be with, and what do you need to know about it? All right. Okay. So, for my dear pal 4, your next relationship. Oh my goodness. The Empress, your card pile just came through as the first. All right, so we got the 9 of Wands. For my dear pal 4, your next relationship. Your next relationship, please. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords. For my dear pal 4, who will it be with? We have the 6 of Pentacles. Who will you have your next relationship with? What do you need to know about it? Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. The Magician card. All right. The 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay. And let's give it one more shuffle. And the 10 of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords here. All right. Where should I start? So, first of all, my dear pile 4, you could be drawn to another pile as well. I'm hearing pile 2 or pile 3. If this is the case, then this is your confirmation. Feel free to watch it, because there could be some messages for you as well. But now, coming back to this reading. First of all, zodiac signs wise, I am getting Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Pisces as well, and Cancer. Alright, but regardless of those zodiac signs, they're just the energies that are coming through, so take it how it resonates. Let's start now with your reading. So first of all, it's very interesting because in the other piles, I started first with who they will be with next, and then I, at the end, talked about, messages about their next relationship. However, with you guys, I feel like to do the complete, different thing. First talk about this relationship and then go to who this person is. So first of all, when it comes to you guys' relationship, let me tell you that the development of you guys' relationship from, let's say, when you guys meet and start dating towards becoming serious, because this is something I can tell you, this will be a very serious relationship, but I will come to that in a minute. But if we're looking into the development, one thing that I'm already seeing is it will be very, very quickly. With the 8 of Wands being here as well, speed energy. So it may even be the case that for some of you guys, it will be a little bit difficult to adjust or adapt to this speed, because especially for those of you guys who may not be as experienced when it comes to relationships, or like to take things slow, or just may have been single for quite some time, it's going to be very difficult for you to adjust, and you could be actually the one who says, well, let's take it a little bit slower. However, this speed energy is not there because you guys are not serious about each other and you just want to go straight into the next level and it may die off afterwards. No, it's just because you guys are gonna feel so compatible, and it's kind of like a lot of fire between you guys as well, and you just want to take this relationship to the next level. It's just gonna feel right. However, still, someone may struggle a little bit because it's gonna be a new situation to adjust to. So this is why maybe someone is gonna slow it down a little bit. But a lot of potential for this relationship. So I see that you guys could take this very, very fast. However, once again, I feel like someone is gonna take a break here. Alright, but continuing with what I'm seeing with you guys, you got the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Come on, this is just mind-blowing. This next relationship for you guys could include marriage. The 4 of Wands is literally the marriage card. So, of course, take it how it resonates, because maybe not everyone would like to get married, right? But it's there, It's being shown here that if you guys would want it, this could be your life partner. This is what I'm picking up on here. So for some of you guys, your next partner could be your life partner. But once again, take it how it resonates. Let me see. And also with the 10 of Pentacles being here, another reason why you guys are gonna, or why energetically it feels like you're gonna take this relationship to the next level very, very fast, and it's very fast moving, is because from the beginning on, you guys are gonna be very serious about each other. So you're gonna know that you want to be with each other, and you may even from the beginning talk about, wanting to get married. It could be the case that it's very clear for both of you guys. So you're not gonna think that it's wrong to take it very fast. However, once again, someone could get a little bit triggered, so they would want to slow it down a little bit. But once again, 4 of Wands, marriage here, traditional marriage, not only court-wise, but also traditionally wise. That's what I'm seeing here. Let me yeah, also, you guys could actually not only get involved or be very serious when it comes to your relationship, like romantically, but for some of you guys, you could even start working with this person. This is also something that I'm seeing, that your relationship brings a lot of abundance into both of you guys to feel like financially more secure. And a reason for that is because maybe this person will offer you a job, or maybe you guys would like to together start something, some kind of an investment or a business idea. And with the 10 of Pentacles being here, it could very well take off. Yeah, financial security with the 10 of Pentacles for sure. But when we look into you guys' relationship as well, with the 4 of Swords being here, this relationship can actually be very, very healing to both of you. Sometimes we may meet people who we just feel like being with them feels so right, and their presence, the way they treat us, they listen to us, and we feel like heard and appreciated. It can really nurture our soul. And this is what I'm feeling for you guys as well. But it could even be further than that. As I always say, of course, we should never wait for someone else to come into our life to fix our problems or to heal us. This is completely our responsibility, and if we don't do it internally, it will always linger around. However, sometimes, and I've said this in other readings as well, sometimes we meet people who have such a healing energy because of who they are. And it's very interesting because with the Empress being here, this really reminds me of like Maria, right? Or Mother Teresa, and like such beautiful people with such beautiful energy. For some reason, this is coming through, and there are people like that. Their energy is just so calming and just really nurtures us. And this is the case with this person. They're going to influence you in a very positive way. Their vibe, their energy, it's just going to be very, very healing. And maybe they will literally help you with something, like physically. However, it's more so energetically. The healing energy may influence you emotionally or even mentally. Maybe they will be there for you if there is something bothering you, or they will hold your hand, they will bring back a peaceful energy into your life that you may have lost because of life or because of certain experiences. So their energy and presence is gonna be very soothing, and I feel like this is a reason why you're also gonna feel like with this person it just feels right, because the way they're gonna make you feel. I have picked up on this message once in a past reading. I don't know which one it was. I think it has been a very long time since I recorded that reading, but it was all about concentrating on how our partner makes us feel. I think it was how you will recognize your future spouse, if I'm not wrong. And there was then this pile in which you recognize them through the emotional side, through how they make you feel. It's all about your emotions around them, and it's the same here. You're gonna fall in love with them because, yeah, you're gonna feel emotionally very, very, very fulfilled. And not only that, they're gonna trigger those negative emotions that you have inside of yourself, and you're gonna kind of be faced with them and forced to deal with them. However, there is this opportunity for you to heal them, and with the 4 of Swords being here, You're gonna very well heal them. Yeah, look at this also with the Hermit. Wow, and the Moon card and the Queen of Cups. Now let me show you it like that. Yeah, Five of Cups, you have certain emotions within you which may bother you, or maybe even something traumatically. And what's gonna happen is a lot of those emotions are actually subconsciously in your life, but they are influencing you. And this person is going to help you on your healing journey and self-reflection, kind of like an inner journey. And what's going to happen is you're going to become the Queen of Cups. You're going to kind of make peace again with those emotions that you may have hid away for some time. All right, so this is another thing that I'm seeing here. Let's start now with who this person is. Maybe later on we will get more messages regarding this connection, but first of all, let me start with who they are. First of all, let me tell you guys that you're gonna be extremely attracted to this person physically. They're gonna be your type. You're gonna really find them attractive and beautiful or handsome. So regardless of who they are, I feel like they may have something very angelically, like something about them, or soft features, but it's really gonna draw you in and you're really gonna love it about them. Their face, you're gonna love their face. They have a very beautiful face for you. So this person is your type, but it's not only the external and like appearance that's gonna bring you in. As I already picked up on, there is so much this person does, or so safe that you feel around them. It's really also their personality. And this is the kind of person who will support you and share their resources with you. Someone who you're gonna see little gestures coming from them. However, even though they are little, they're not gonna be really little to you. It could be the case that they're gonna help you with something, and even though it's a small gesture, it's still gonna mean so much to you, because maybe other people have never even considered to help you with that, and you're just gonna feel like so touched by them. But not only that, my dear, you're not only gonna be impressed by how they treat you, but also by how they treat others. I've heard very often that, people may have found a potential partner who was really good to them, but then they were so bad when it comes to, let's say, going out, to the waitress, they were really bad, or the way they treated other people was just not really pleasing. Even though they treated the person, like their partner, great, they didn't treat others really well. And this can be such a turn off for so many people, because it's not only about how they treat us, it's also about how they treat others, because it says a lot about a person. And I'm seeing that when it comes to this person, they treating other people so generously, so loving, so kindly. Like literally, it could be the case that some people go to them for advice or for help, and you're just gonna see how generous they are, whether it be with their money or with their advice. And it's really gonna open up your heart. You're gonna see them as such a great potential partner, or even mother or father of your future children, or maybe even current children, right? Take it how it resonates. But it's all about not only how they treat you, because obviously, or hopefully, they will treat you good as a partner, but it's also about how they treat other people. That could also make or break, a relationship, or a person, right? but you're gonna see that their heart is at the right place. This is someone who could also do a lot of like voluntary stuff or donate a lot of money, do things to help people, or not even people only, it could even be like animals. Maybe they're donating to a shelter, maybe even outside of their country. But of course, take it how it resonates, but they're giving back. And they're very thankful. With this person, you will understand the power of gratitude because you're gonna see how thankful they are. Like, as an example, this person could be working really, really hard for their money. However, they're so thankful for it that they feel like a small percentage of the money they need to give to someone or donate someone. Because when we give, we show that we are abundant enough to do so, right? And they're just full of abundance. Like, their energy is so abundant that they attract more abundance in. Because they're full of love, they're full of kindness, full of gratitude, so much abundance. And it also happens with their finances. They earn good money, but they're also giving back, and this brings even more back to them as well. But they're not giving, let's say, to certain places so they hope they will get like good karma, or they're not good to people because they feel, or they hope that other people will return the favor. They're really doing it unconditionally, and this is really what it's all about. They're not expecting anything in return. They're just doing it because they want to, period. I would like to get you guys some oracle cards as well. So let me see, for my dear pal 4, what do you need to know about your next relationship or about the partner that you're going to be with? Okay, no, too many cards. For my dear pal 4, what do you need to know about this next relationship? Okay, we have 2 cards here. We have forgive, what a beautiful card, and push through any insecurity. Both cards are water signs, Pisces and Cancer. All right, so what I'm seeing here, once again, with forgive being here, this is actually giving me a huge message. This person's gonna help you with forgiving certain situations or even people in your life who did you wrong. Now listen very closely. The reason why they are gonna do that is it's actually a huge part of this healing that's gonna happen with you. They're gonna really make you understand that holding a grudge or holding into things from the past who are not good for them is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. We don't forgive because someone deserves it. You should not forgive because necessarily the other person deserves it, but you should forgive for yourself. You should forgive because you deserve peace. And this is what you're gonna understand. When you forgive, you actually let go of this negative influence that this person still has on your life. As an example, maybe someone in a relationship, in a past relationship, did you really wrong. You may still carry this with you and you can't forgive this person because, of course, they have done something unspeakable or they have really did like something really bad to you. And this person may not deserve your forgiveness, but you don't do it because they do. You do it because you want to bring closure to this past of you. You don't want your future relationships to be influenced by this negative one. And this person's going to help you with it. They're going to help you forgive certain negative experiences from your past because they want to see you detached from it. They want to see you like close this chapter of your life so you can start a brand new one. So those negative experiences won't influence your future anymore, whether it be love related or, whatever. So this forgiving energy is very healing, and I could actually create a whole video on the topic of forgiving, because it's one of the most soothing and healthiest things we could do for ourselves. However, we are living in a very ego-based modern world where forgiving is kind of like a weakness, or it's all about taking revenge, like showing the other person like what they've done to us, and so on. However, we're just bringing more and more of this negative energy into our life because we're giving a lot of our energy into it, and where our focus goes, energy flows, right? And this partner will not want you to waste all your energy to people or situations which are not serving you. So with this forgiveness, they would want you to cut the cords. With push through any insecurity, once again, a very healing energy here. This person's gonna not only be a partner, but also a great friend of yours. And you're gonna be able to share a lot with them. And what I'm seeing is you guys are gonna have a lot of honest conversations with each other. And this person really has your back and really wants to see you thrive and happy and healthy. And when I say healthy, it's not only about our physical health, but also mentally, right? Or emotionally. And they're really gonna be there for you when you may go through certain experiences. Or let's say if some of you guys are literally living with some kind of an insecurity, they will want to help you go through it. So maybe they will help you when it comes to like getting professional help, or at the very least they will be there to listen to you. This is someone who will listen to you, and you're gonna feel like your emotions are valid. Once again, a lot of emotional fulfillment, but also emotional healing. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, once again, my dear, gratitude. You're gonna feel so grateful for having this person in your life. This is a very clear message that I'm hearing. You're gonna be so grateful for them because, once again, with the illustration being here as well, they are like such a heart-centered person. Yeah. So, my dear pal 4, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. This was definitely also a beautiful reading. I thought pal 3 is my favorite reading, but I feel like it's more so you guys, because it's just such a blessing to have a person like that in our life. And yeah, congratulations that you are attracting such energies in. Definitely keep going, with what you're doing, because the path you're taking is bringing someone good into your life for sure. But anyways, pal 4, so please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. If you liked it, or if there's something you would like to share, please feel free to let us know. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you will not get notified when I upload a new pick a card reading, or of course candle wax reading. Also, my dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course as well feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 4, take care, my loves.